Hello guys, welcome to this part 2 and I hope you all guys have watched the part 1 of the video that was posted earlier. So in this video we guys will do a bar graph and and that bar graph will be written in the same criteria as I told you in the previous video. So first of all, look at the bar graph, and it is a quite difficult bar graph in which there would be a lot of data. Moreover, there will be two bar graphs that will be in a different manner. So, the charts summarize the weight measurements of people living in Charlestown in 1995 and 2015. So, here we are given two paragraphs. The first one is about 1955, the second one is about 2015. So we are given about their weight measurements, and the thing that you should notice in this statement is that now the data is not changing according to the time period. The data is according to different groups. So the language that should be used here is greater than, lower than, below, above. You cannot use the language like increase, decrease in this bar chart. So I hope you guys have also understood this criteria. Now the first problem is that there are two charts and there is a lot of data. Another issue is that these bars look strange. They are all the same size. Well, these represent the population. Each one is 100%. So the bars that are given in this type of bar graph are similar to the pie chart, as the pie chart is of 100% and the shares are divided similarly. These all bars are about of 100% and the share is divided in these bar graphs. With the colors, the colors are making up the different weight categories. The total can never be more than 100% because it is the full population of this bar graph. Now first of all, we would do the brainstorming. By what I mean is extracting the good points in the video. So in 1955 there are a lot of people at an ideal weight and very few people are obese. In 2015 many older people are obese, fewer people are at an ideal weight. The weight distribution was similar regardless of age in 1955, but in 2015 it is very different. So the language that should be used in this bar graph should be according to the age and the weight. The hardest part of this bar chart is not the data but terminology about the age and weight. You can see from the chart that we're looking at the age groups and weight groups. Many native speakers find this really difficult to talk about. When we talk about age and weight, we usually say some form of to be rather than to have. Like the first sentence that some people will write in this answer is, in 2015 a higher percentage of people had overweight or obesity than in any other group. The helping verb used here is had. You cannot use had here because the overweight is not a noun. It is not a subjective noun. You cannot possess obesity, you cannot possess overweightedness. It is not a subjective noun, rather it is an abstract noun. I hope you guys know what are subjective and abstract nouns. So the sentence or the helping verb that should be used here is, in 2015 a higher percentage of people were overweight or obese than in any other group. So rather than had, there should be used were. You cannot say the people had obesity or they had overweight. They were obese or they were overweight, or you can say they were suffering from the obesity. The second thing is there is a problem with the grouping people according to the age. We can just say people in the dash age group or category, but this will become quite repetitive after a while. So we need to use different language for this thing also. Talking about age is difficult, especially when describing groups of people who fall in different age categories. One thing to know is that when you say use numbers, it is a sort of adjective, and thus you need a noun to follow it, or else it is meaningless. For example, the criminals arrested were all 16 to 25 years old. So here the age grouping has been done. So same sentence can be used for this bar chart, that the obese people noted were all this to this years old. The next sentence is I saw a 15-year-old boy running. So in this also we are telling about the age. Or you can use like there was an increase of 25% unemployment for 20 to 29 years old. Like you can use a hyphen to write to. Also, the next sentence that you can use is most of the people were aged 18 to 22. So this is the vocabulary that you can use in the age grouping criteria. I will clarify it out in the simple answer. I hope you will understand better from that. And after watching the video, do like the video and subscribe the channel to stay tuned for next upcoming stuff. So starting our sample answer, there are two bar charts showing the distribution of weight categories for people living in Charlestown. The first one is from 1955 and the second is from 2015. It is clear that vast changes have occurred in people's health during the 60-year period. In 1955, very few people were overweight or obese, and most were healthy or even underweight. In each of the age groups, at least half of the people were classified as in ideal weight range. But towards the ends of the spectrum, the youngest and the oldest people, there were more people who fell into underweight bracket. Being overweight or obese was a problem primarily affecting middle-aged people, but not the most elderly ones. However, this distribution had completely changed by 2015. Although some young adults and elderly people remained underweight, a very slim number in middle of the age groups did. Being overweight had become increasingly common and obesity had become a huge issue, affecting people more and more as they got older. For people aged 50 and older, more than half suffered from obesity and a very few fell into a healthy weight range. So here we have not used numerical digits. We have not written any numerical percentage for a particular type of grouping. Rather, we have just used the language more people, less people, higher number, greater number, lesser number. So these things should be used in such type of bar graphs where the grouping is done according to a particular criteria. I hope you understood, and please do like the video. Now I would like to highlight the useful phrases that I have mentioned in this sample answer. They are Very few people were overweight or obese. Most people were healthy or even underweight. At least half of the people were classified in the ideal weight range. People who fell into the underweight bracket means a perimeter. Being overweight or obese was a problem. So it was a problem, it was a mammoth problem for this thing. Elderly people remained underweight. Being overweight had become increasingly common. Common highlights that majority of the people were overweight. Obesity had become a huge issue. More than half suffered from obesity. More than half means a greater number from half. Very few fell into healthy weight range. It means that very less people were not suffering from obesity. So I hope you understood the video and you all guys liked the extra phrases that were mentioned in the sample answer.